Good morning, saints. Let the church say yeah, 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 yeah. COGIC. Y'all remember what happened 214 at the COGIC convention? Where the monster, the persona of Andrew Caldwell was born? This young child that wandered into that convention, got himself delivered, has made a career out of it ever since, and a running joke. Then we had Bishop Earl Carter coming apologizing to the LGBT community for the sermon that was spoken at that convention. Apologizing to Andrew Caldwell specifically. Apologizing, humble, sweet. Okay, let's fast forward to now this year. I want you guys to listen to this clip, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Cool? All right, hold on 1 second. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if we're clean, and we bear these vessels, we bear the word, we preach the word, we live the life as we carry these things. God is going to do something great. We got to be clean. See, we can't be a clean church.
Here we go.
We can't be a clean church. Have men walking around in our services dressed like women. Oh, we can't be clean. We can't be clean in our church with men that got hair extensions. They wear women's suits, women's nails. We can't be clean. When we take our children to the AIM service, just like I took my son-in-law, my daughter, took my little grandson, and I sat in front of him, a young man in the elder section, where the ordained people
Who is this?
Oh Lord, you extended nails, hair like a woman, dressed like a woman. This month, we're becoming a transvestite church. You better clean up. You better clean up. You better speak up. We better say something. You better say something. My little grandson looked up at his daddy and said, "Daddy, that's a man." Now, I would expect him to say it if his daddy took him to the club. I would expect him to ask that question if his daddy had him at the fair. Oh, Lord. I wouldn't be surprised if they were at the ball game. But at the holy church of God in Christ, something got to change. We got to say something. We got to say something. We got to say something.
Yeah.
You want us to stop them from...
There's the music to the preaching. People, here we go again. Now, we just got off this. We said we're going to leave these people alone about the way they dress, that way they act. And Lord knows, I am the last person on earth to get on here and try to defend the honor or reputation of William C. McCray. But you would have to be a blind man and a deaf man as well to not know who he was talking about. So I'm trying to visualize this man that flew to St. Louis. You know, he had to be what he considers dressed to the nines, sitting up there with the elders in all his garb and his nails and his bracelets and his weave and his makeup and all this stuff, and have that man go up on that stage around everyone who he cherishes. All the church looking at him, knowing who he's talking about, and degrade that man like that. Call him out. What's going to happen? Now, a lot of us have suspected Now, the reason McCray has been able to be so different in COGIC is because he peddles information in their communities. He writes a blog and he exposes people, right? So we had to assume that they didn't want this man digging around in their past. So I got to say, I was surprised. I was surprised to hear this man go out and call his child out in front of all those people. Lord knows he didn't spend a fortune. Probably got in furs and diamond earrings and everything else. Go and be humiliated that way. What's going to happen? Now, probably these guys who are talking, I think this dude's name is Wooden. Is it Pastor Wooden or something? Let me see if I can get the name right. Patrick Wooden Sr. I hope it's not an old clip. This is from this year. But I took it from King Jive's website, and it just shocked me. Because here we are, every 3-4 weeks, we're getting another story about one of these pastors who got extra families across town who are having premarital sex. I mean, not premarital sex. Sex outside of the marriage. They got 3 and 4 and 5 mistresses. They have been busted stealing from the church. They have been busted as child molesters. Every few weeks, there's another scandal, it seems, coming out of that church and church in general. The hypocrisy. Why are their sins less significant than this man, what he chooses to wear on his body? COGIC is so stuck on this look, the outside looks. So what if a dude want to wear strange hats and jewelry and bangle beads and all this kind of stuff? You guys have got so many other problems, more pressing issues, more pressing problems. You say you want a clean church? How about the adultery? Why don't we start with cleaning up the adultery? Why don't we start with at least one of the sins that you commit? Why don't we talk about people, the pastor dies, the church takes the widow and throws her in the streets? What does the Bible say about taking care of widows and orphans? Why don't we talk about something that's got something to do with you? All right. So Blake was very apologetic last year. Now he's sitting right up behind this man. Right up behind this man as he's carrying on this way. All right. So last night, since this convention is going on, I heard this other story. Now this was from Larry Reid live show. Larry Reid was on last night and he was talking about how he had been notified from a friend of his that the COGIC church, the people in charge of their security, has circulated amongst all security a picture of him. This is Larry Reid. This is a whole different kind of style and class than William McCray. This man doesn't wear all the things they find so offensive. There's no lipstick, eyeshadow, wigs, none of that. He will report these stories of all these scandals, however. See, after you get a reputation for reporting these things, people tend to bring them to you. So you don't got to do a lot of traveling with these kind of stories because there always seems to be something. Someone has circulated a photograph of this man and said, when you see this guy, Larry Reid, if you see him anywhere on the premises, promptly escort him out. I don't give a damn. You done flew down there. I don't give a damn how much you pay to get in there. It doesn't make a difference. If you see him on the premises, escort him out. So I don't know what the scandal is with him or why they coming against him. But COGIC is carrying on this year. Now I saw an awful lot of empty seats. So maybe they figured this is the only way they can excite their audience. It's just like Donald Trump. The only way he can get the audience that he has excited is to come and say something nasty about somebody else. That's what they like. These people are doing the same damn thing. They can't get a handle on it. And I think the main problem is these people are so damn old. I'm looking at the stage when this man is preaching, and every one of them guys has got to be 70, 80 years old. COGIC, you're going to have to grow up. I hate to say it, but I hate to say that the church ain't going to get no better until these old dudes is gone. They're too old. They can't learn anything. They can't expand. This man is convinced that if his grandson saw a transgender, it somehow would change his life. No, he would no understand that there are transgender people in the earth. It's just reality. It's just reality. He would know that there are feminine men in the earth. They ain't gonna kill him. It ain't gonna make him want to put on a dress. These old guys have got to, just like, remember how bad it was when Jerry Falwell was alive? Immediately after that man died, things went down a notch. All the rhetoric, all the holiness rhetoric went down a notch. These old guys got to die or retire. I would hope that they would just retire and let some younger people, some newer ideas, some current modern ideas save this church. They are in danger of extinction. Holding on to the old ideas of these old men. Nothing wrong with being an old man. These people are so steeped in the Bible, what the Bible says, that they very rarely attack anything that they actually have a part in. They should be preaching about adultery, since it seems to be epidemic amongst them. But no, they always go back to Old Faithful, just like Trump. Trump says something bad about a minority and the crowd goes wild. And that's what I saw in this damn thing. So we'll see. Now, is McCray going to fight back? I don't know. He doesn't seem to be the type that would take this kind of a whipping, public flogging, accept it and let it go. So who else is going to fall? These old guys, they're so damn old, their sins would be so old. I mean, old people, they don't have the energy for all these sexual scandals. And you notice that the ones that are getting caught, they're basically a whole lot younger than these dudes. So it's easy when you're too old to do anything to judge everybody else's behavior. But this dude is schooled at digging stuff up. So we'll find out. I have a feeling that this is only going to be a part one of this saga.